Good morning, friends, and welcome to episode 134 of Looking at Stamps. And we continue Cartoon Week with the stamp set titled Sunday Funnies. This is Scott number 4467 to 4471. This was issued in 2010. And this is applicable because several of these were turned into cartoon series and animated movies and TV shows. So that's how these are applicable. So the first one is Beetle Bailey 4467, was drawn by Mort Walker and was based upon his life in the Army. It introduced us to Camp Swampy, General Half-Track, Beetle Bailey's nemesis, Sergeant Snorkel, and Beetle Bailey's love interest, Miss Buxley, who was the secretary to General Half-Track. And some say that this cartoon was the basis of the TV show Gomer Pyle. And that is 4467. The next one is one of my favorite comic strips ever produced, and it's the only comic strip that I have every single copy in book form. And this is Calvin and Hobbes 4468. This was drawn by Bill Watterson and explains the exploits of 6-year-old Calvin and his stuffed tiger Hobbes. It introduces us to the characters of his mom and dad who never had names. Rosalind, the babysitter, Miss Wormwood, the teacher, and his foil, Susie Durkins. And it was one of the few comic strips that was never turned into an animated TV series, even though there was interest. It's just that Bill Watterson never felt comfortable trying to find a voice for Calvin. So that is Calvin and Hobbes 4467, which leads us to 4469, which is Archie, drawn by John Goldwater, and explains the exploits of Archie, the perpetual 11th grade student, and his friends in Riverdale. Love interests, which is shown here, are Veronica and Betty, and at some point in his life he will have to choose between the two. His friends Jughead and Reggie, and introduced us to Pop Tate's Soda Shop. This started off as a radio show, then became an animated series, a TV show, a spin-off, Josie and the Pussycats, and a band called the Archies, which claim to fame was the song Sugar, Sugar. Now that's an earworm if you ever found one. Go look it up on Spotify if you are not familiar with it, and it will not leave your mind afterwards. Which leads us to 4470 Garfield, drawn by Jim Davis. Shows the exploits of Garfield the cat and Opie the dog. Garfield's owner was John Arbuckle. His favorite teddy bear was Pookie, always shown with a tray of lasagna, his favorite meal. And one of my favorite characters of the series was Nirmal, the world's cutest kitten. This was an animated TV show, an animated movie, and later became a live-action movie as well. Which leads us to Dennis the Menace, drawn by Hank Ketchum, and it shows the exploits of a 5.5-year-old boy who has curiosity and energy. Henry and Alice are his parents, Henry and Alice Mitchell. The next door neighbor is good old Mr. Wilson. His sidekick is Joey. His future wife is Margaret, who's in love with Dennis and tries to convince him to become her future husband, but he prefers the exploits of Gina the tomboy. This was turned into an animated TV show, a TV show, TV specials, and a live-action show. And that is the Sunday Funnies, 4467 to 4471. And tomorrow I hope to show you the new stamp release of the Orchids booklet, which is due to be released tomorrow on the 21st. And if not, I have a couple of more animated TV cartoons to show you. So, until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.